Be right back. Woo, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Should you be honest with me about something?
Yep.
Are you playing Ark and all them? And you're not playing Arma as much because they're doing a patch or something over there? Or has all the negative constant bashing or whatever, is it drove you away from Arma?
No. I'm playing Ark because Dimes and Justin and like 5 people are regularly playing. And it's something
Okay.
I can jump on and do for like an hour or two without needing
But it's
other
not,
people.
well, like, I mean, we played Minecraft as well, you know what I'm saying? And but it's Ark, it's not the all the shit, the
No, not
bullshit
at all.
from Scoredon specifically.
No.
Okay.
I kind of ignore everything Scored says nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know he's like, I'm really coming down hard on him, and he's really resisting it. But like, I'm not joking. If you
Yeah.
watch all the videos and stuff or streams and stuff, it was so negative. It's like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? Who would want to join? And I'm just so sick of that negative. It gotten so bad. Like that's why Kogan quit there for a while, and it's why Justin quit. Justin told me privately, but you don't say nothing about it. And Kogan told me that it did get on his nerves quite a bit as well. And that's why I'm really like, that's why I said that like toward everybody. But I'm getting to the point that's why I'm trying to make it to where I'm going to crack down on it, is what I'm saying. Because I'm getting to the point, especially like with Lucas as well. Lucas come in the other morning trying to trigger Lauren and piss Lauren off, and Lauren was AFK. And when he did, I triggered Lucas because he said, "Is Lauren on?" I said, "No, he's AFK." He says, "I'm going to trigger him when he gets back." And then Lucas started talking a whole bunch of shit. And I was like, "What are you going to trigger him with?" And he started talking shit. I flipped it on him and triggered Lucas. And I had Lucas so mad he wouldn't even talk. And I flipped it right back on his ass. Lucas was beyond pissed. And he rode by a cop and flew the cop the finger. And he was trying to like brag about him flying the cop the finger, and he was trying to like trigger Lauren, you know what I'm saying, and going on. And I was like, I just flipped it on him. I was like, well, I think you're a pussy for doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, those guys get out and risk their life, and you know how he hates cops. And he's like, they don't risk their life for me. I said, of course they do. I said, you know, you just sit at home smoking weed, not doing any damn thing. You ain't got no job. You know, like, I really let him have it. And I was like, them motherfuckers are at least out there trying to make the world better. Like, I had him so mad, he was beyond triggered. He didn't even realize I trolled him. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit what he does. But I just trolled him back on it. But I'm going to crack down on that shit, though, where they're being so negative. So if that's what it was, that's what I just wanted to know.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm playing it just because I can slowly make progression and just not need anyone else. Like, yeah, it's so much better when you play with other people, but it doesn't
like
need
Spike,
it.
like Spike, which like Spike got on to play Arma, and he didn't play the Arma. And I know he said he's going to get his graphics card, but I would think if he could run Arc, he could run Arma. And I was just wondering if Spike.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to.
I
Yeah,
just wondered if Spike run out because as soon as Spike logged on, scored started on him. As soon as he logged in as well, you never play. You're not even going to know how to play.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm getting to the point. That's the reason I'm getting so strict on it. Like I really, really like Scored. I like Lucas as well. But if they don't straighten their shit up and they don't cut it out, I am going to ban them. I am, and it's not just them. I'm going to ban. That's why I'm saying I don't want to be PC, but I'm going to start. I would rather sit in here by myself with just a couple of people having a good time than to come in here and have people constantly arguing and on each other's ass like they were doing a while. Because that shit was just. Yeah. You have been around this community long enough. You've seen the change that it's took over the last. We used to cut up and have fun like we did tonight. Like we used to do that every fucking night we got on. And it's nothing like that anymore.
Yeah. One of the things I found is the communities in general has gotten smaller. And the people that are on are very specific times now. There's no like variation.
Well, a lot of them's moved over to Discord or quit playing games.
Yeah.
Which is like we don't have our core players anymore, which really brought the people in. We lost Avius, we lost Donkey, we lost Kung Fu. Like they still come on, but their times are, or you know what I'm saying, like it's much less. And we lost our core people. And I know I'm going to bring some more core people in whenever. Because I'm telling you, once I start streaming, I know I'm going to be able to pick up some people and pull them in from the stream. I mean, in that one little test I did, I brought in like 9 people.
Yeah, and I streamed a few nights and I brought in a couple of people.
And so I know we're going to start bringing them in, but I want to bring them in and I want them to come into it. Because the people who are going to stay are going to be when we run it like when Mumble was like when we had Toad around and you know what I'm saying, and we had people cutting up and having fun. That shit like isolating in the channels like hunting and stuff like that, and then when they do jump in the channel, which hunting gets on here in the mornings, you know what I'm saying, talks with, but the isolating in the channel and I don't want to be in any other body's channel, I don't want to talk to anybody. It's different if you're on another thing or whatever, but I don't want to talk to anybody, or you know what I'm saying, it's or get in and just constantly bash everybody in the channel. I'm done with that shit. I'd rather from just not even log in.
Yeah.
But if I've known them for a long time, and I don't want to ban them. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to try to be the PC police, but I'm just saying like when people are, just let me know if they're getting on your nerves or whatever, and I don't catch it. Let me know, because I'm going to put a stop to that shit for good. I'm done with all that horse shit. Fucking who sticks the biggest.
Yeah.
I told Lauren I'm having a lot of trouble with Scored. Like he's the one that's giving me the most trouble right now. Yeah. He is such a baby. Like I mean, he is such a child. He was so butthurt that I was adding those 50 cal boxes. He thought I was adding them for you specifically, and he was so butthurt. He needs to learn how to shoot. He don't know how to shoot. I can hit him. I said, well, then why ain't you running the fucking gun? You know, you want to talk so much shit, why don't you run the gun? I don't need to run it. Well, you sure get your ass kicked, and you sure beg for him to shoot the planes down. Like, I really fucking let him have it. And he was like, well, if he would learn to shoot, I said, he don't need to learn to shoot. I said, he can play the game however the fuck he wants to play the game. I said, you learn to fucking shoot. If you want to shoot him down, you pick up the goddamn gun and you shoot him in the fucking head.
If he wants to pick up the goddamn 50 cal, I would give it.
That's what I told him. He said, because I told him, I said, I'm changing it, because I told him, I said, I'm changing the magazines for the 50 cal. Why are you doing that? I said, well, that way y'all have more guns. I don't run the 50 cal. And you know there for a while he was running it. And I said, you were running it for a while. He said, I don't run it. I said, Scored, I know the fuck you was running the gun. I was running with you. He's like, well, I only run it that one day. I said, you run it longer than that. I said, but I ain't arguing with you over stupid shit. I said, I'm just telling you that I'm changing the gun. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to add more. It's going to have a 10-round magazine. It's going to have,
what?
you know...
Is there a reason why you upped it to 10?
Yeah, because that's what that gun typically has, is a 10-round mag.
It is? Okay.
10-round box mag.
And
But...
is the tracer's 5-round for a reason, or?
Yeah, I didn't want to do a 10-round tracer. See, I was going to pull the 5-round out altogether. But I knew a lot of people have those magazines in their inventory.
Yeah.
And if I pulled it out, then I have to delete your account. So what I did was I was like, okay, what I'm going to do is I'll just do them as a tracer round, and then if I find people not really using them ever, because it would be nice if you could run a, you know what I'm saying, the sniper is the one who could really run a tracer for us to look at something. You know what I'm saying? And so it's good in that sense. Like the sniper could put the.
Are you gonna put the 7.62 tracers in? Back in.
I don't. I mean, I've done the bullets like that on purpose so that I can put tracers on them, but it'll be a short time before I do that.
Okay.
Never be a continuous tracer like the 5-round is.
Yeah, but no, that's what I mean. Put on like a 5-round 7.62 tracer for like the anti, like the M110.
Well, you know the 200 round mag and the 100 round mag on the 5.56 and the 7.62 has a tracer every 3 rounds, right?
Yeah. But that's...
It's only when you go into those 30 round mags that you lose the tracer. And the reason you lose the tracer on those is tracers are really inaccurate. And in real life, they only run tracers on those on your last 1 or 2 bullets to let you know you're running out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just making sure that that wasn't what was going on though, because, all right.
You should know me by now. If
I mean, I didn't know. Like
if something triggers me, then I'll let you know.
Like I know he's rode you pretty hard in here, but he's been pretty asshole like in your direction on the flying and stuff. So that's why I'm cracking. Like I'm just over it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just I'm so sick of hearing about, because you do fuck up in flying. But, you know what I'm saying, it's the times that you fuck up in flying, when we laugh about it, it's not even funny anymore when you fuck up, because it's like, oh, God, now we're going to hear fucking 30 minutes of sour comments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm just like, I'm over it. I'm so over it. But I'm going to be a real, like, the shit y'all were catching, I'm going to start putting that shit back out on them. And that's what I told Lauren. I said, if I piss them off so much that they quit coming in here, so be it. I said, I'm just going to show them how it feels. I said, I'm not trying to be a dick, but I'm going to be a fucking dick. I'm going to start making fun of him of all the shit he does. If he don't quit, I'm going to try to get him just to quit on his own by me doing it. But if not, I'm going to start riding him on all the little shit he fucks up on. But you notice tonight, me personally, I think after I crawled his ass a couple of times, like especially in the woods when he was talking about, because he's constantly down in the mod, and like, oh, everything you do is supposedly great, but you know what I'm saying? But he's not put forth any effort at all to help me in any way. And tonight when I snapped at him and called him on it, he was fucking good as hell after that. He was in a really good mood, and we were all having a lot of fun and laughing and stuff, and it's like, fucking hell. But I just had to snap at him. I didn't want to be like that, but it's like, fucking hell. That's why I say he's like a fucking kid. He just, you got to have that attention. But I told Lauren, I was like, I can't take the jealousy. The jealousy is fucking retarded. Like, he is so jealous of you and Justin.
Oh, why?
Like, I don't know. It makes no sense to me at all. I told Lauren, I said, I can't. Like, he cannot stand for y'all possibly to be able to fly or possibly be able to shoot something.
Weird.
Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. No, like, I know my limitations. I can do the transport choppers now.
Like
I
tonight,
stuck
you
I
really didn't
stuck
think you could repair that like you would have never
I
attempted that
didn't
until I rode your
yeah.
ass to do it. I knew you could do it.
I didn't know the range was so long. Like
A lot of it is you
yeah.
just won't attempt it because you think you're gonna fuck up, and then here's goes 30 minutes of like if you would have tried to hit and you hit that pole and crashed on both of them vehicles, me and you would have laughed like hell. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But Scored would have rode you for fucking an hour. You blew up both vehicles. Now y'all ain't got no way back. You know what I'm saying? Like it would have been a all out thing.
Yeah.
And I was kind of hoping that you did hit the pole because I was ready to bounce back tonight. I was going to bounce back hard tonight. And but I mean, hell, you were successful at it. You done it. But I was actually expecting you possibly to hit the pole and fuck up. And if you hit the pole and fucked up, I was ready for it tonight. I was going to bounce back really vicious tonight because I had just made the comment earlier.
Nice. Yeah, no. I'm used to ground. I guess ground rail vehicles have a different repair radius. Cause I'm used to like ground vehicles having to have like 5 feet away to repair.
Now they're pretty good. You can hover over them pretty high and
Yeah,
still hit it.
I noticed that.
The only one you have trouble with is the re-ammo truck,
Mhm.
and you have to jump in the driver's seat before you
Yeah.
do the re-ammo on it.
And do you
But
know
you
why
should
that is?
start, huh?
Do you know why that is?
Yeah, but ain't nothing I can really do for it at the
Uh,
moment. It's because both vehicles need to be on your client for one to work with the other one. And so you've got to take control of them from the server and then do it and then give control back up. For like
uh,
when you jump in that truck, your client takes control of the ammo truck and the helicopter. Therefore, it lets you rearm it.
mhm.
Then when I come up to it, you have control of that truck. So when I jump in the driver's seat, I take it from your client and move it to mine.
Uh,
It's so fucking stupid. So stupid the way they done so much shit. But one thing I did notice that I fixed, I've not seen it since I've changed it. When you spawn vehicles now, people are no longer stranded outside. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like when they go to
yeah,
get in it. I think I got that fixed.
nice.
I love those ammo boxes though.
Yeah, yeah. I really like that.
We got an argument over those as well. Me, I'll tell you who got an argument over that. Me, Shrimp, Lauren, and Hunting. Not an argument, but we had a hell of a debate. And I had to tell them that I'm just doing it. You know, I don't care. I don't care that it's wrong. I'm going to just do it my way and see how it plays out.
Yeah.
Lauren wanted it. Lauren thought it should be a box that you buy,
Mhm.
and then you can put money, or not money, but you can put magazines in it
Mhm.
and take them out. But you had to pay a whole lot for the box.
Yeah. I actually think that would be a
And
cool idea.
it well, but it can't store. And whenever you log out, you
Mhm.
couldn't store it. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't store and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But
What do you
that
mean it
breaks a
doesn't
lot.
store?
It don't store. Like if you put 10 magazines in it and you log out, when you log back in, you have an empty box. Um, Hunting didn't think they should be added at all. And
Mhm.
Shrimp hated the idea that you could get instant ammo. He's like, everybody's just going to have instant ammo and nobody's going to want to go and get ammo. And I was like, no, it's not going to be instant ammo. And I mean, it was like Hunting was like, he's like, you shouldn't even be able to buy ammo. He's like, you should have to go out and collect every single. And he's like, every clip should only have like 2 bullets in it. And I was like, dude, you really don't know the server. It would be a nightmare.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
Like that we went through that level. What was it? The level 3 mission not long ago. Oh, and I went through 30 I went through 20 clips of ammo on just vehicles.
Like that ammo, like you pay dearly for that 50 cal ammo.
Yeah.
And you
for
seen
50
tonight,
shots?
huh?
10K for 50 shots, damn.
And even with all that ammo you had tonight, it didn't make you a better player.
No.
You see what I'm saying? It didn't make you a worse player. You still done the mission the same way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I was telling them. I told Lauren, I said that ammo is going to change you, and Lauren don't think so. Lauren said no. He said you can't change Chewie, and I said that ammo will change Chewie.
How?
And I told him, and he's like, it's not. And this is what I've said. This is what I think is going to happen to you, and that's why I'm telling you, because I know, like, I think this is how it's going to change you. That ammo is so expensive that it's going to cut into your money so much. You're going to do one of these three things. It's going to cut into your money so much that you're not going to be able to buy helicopters. So you're going to throw the weapon down so that you can continue to buy helicopters left and right. Or you're going to pick up your accuracy more so that you're not losing so much money so that you can maintain helicopters and that gun. Or you're going to switch to another gun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, it's one of those three things. He's going to do one of those three things. And Lawrence said, no, he won't. I said, I'm telling you, he will not continue to play the same way. And how many times tonight when you were taking shots missing, did you think about, God damn, I spent so much for this ammo and I'm missing left and right? Did that pop into your mind at all?
No, not at all.
Not yet, but I think...
My main thing was, God damn it, I wish my pistol had more range. And followed by, I don't want to pull out my 50 cal because it's the fucking dinner bell. There was a few times when I'm like, fuck it, I have to pull it out. And
it's like, even if you filled your backpack up with the with those ammo boxes and you went done a mission, it's still not going to help you that much.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
You shoot that once, you draw so much attention in. It's just like, oh fuck, I'm better off. Normally I'm better off not shooting the gun and using my pistol.
That's one of the reasons with Scored as well. That's one of the reasons I had to keep putting him on Bravo by himself. Everybody private message, like they don't want to play with him. Nobody wants to play with him. Nobody wants to be his teammate. I can't get anybody to play with him. Because they... huh?
I don't care as long as you stay as a team.
Well, that's the thing is they say he, like, I can run with him, you know what I'm saying? It don't bother me to run with him, but they get so frustrated because he rides them so much while they're playing, or he's, you know what I'm saying, like on them. But I've noticed that he's not as bad as he used to be because I pulled him to the side twice, and I think he started to go bad tonight because he was trying to impress. We had so many people on. That to me is where I see it coming. When we have more people on, he's trying to impress people with his knowledge or his know-how, and so he starts like. And what it was is he's learned that as a kid. His family, like that, it gets passed on. I'm sure that's how his dad done or his mom done. You know what I'm saying? They would knock others down to impress them about themselves. Same way as agent just goes through multiple details when you don't need them. But once we get him past that point,
get down. I'm like, yeah, agent, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, Shrimp was private messaging me tonight, left and right. I can't be on agent's team. You got to take me off agent's team. I can't do it. He's like, I'm going to quit if you don't take me off agent's team. Like him, and that's the thing is there's some of them that can play together and some of them can't. Kogan cannot play with Agent. Kogan and Agent fight like cats and dogs. Because both of them try to be too many roosters and not enough chickens, or too many Indians and not enough...
can actually work really well together, I find.
How did you do with Agent? Do you play good with Agent, or does he get on your nerves?
Well, right. The problem is, like, Agent just needs to shut up sometimes.
I think probably then when they come in, I'll be putting you and Justin together quite a bit.
I missed what you just said.
What's that?
I missed what you said.
Oh, no. I just said I think I would probably be putting you and Justin together more often then.
Yeah. Yeah, me and him seem to work well together.
I miss Violation because Violation and Agent were really good together. Like, they weren't good, but they worked really good together.
Yeah.
Violation needs somebody to hold his hand the whole way, and Agent is the kind of person who likes to hold their hand the whole way.
And I'm like, yeah, point me in the right direction and let me go.
Yeah, move out of the way. Let me shoot this.
Yeah.
I got this. Yeah, but you need to. I don't care. I'll just do it.
Yeah. I'll fucking figure it out.
Poor Agent.
Yeah.
I need to check with Violation, see what he's up to. See if he's got a computer thing yet. Hell, I probably got one I can send him now. I've had a bunch more come in.
Bunch more what?
Processors. You know that's what happened to him, right?
No.
These motherfuckers in here. I don't know who told him, but he was trying to clean his computer. You don't have to clean the thermal paste. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's got thermal paste on it.
Yeah, what?
He was trying to clean the thermal paste on his computer. Well, he cleaned it all off, and he didn't have no more thermal paste.
Oh, fuck.
Somebody here told him to use toothpaste.
I can give you 3 guesses who did that.
Probably Lucas.
Lucas was scored.
Yep. But he put toothpaste on his processor, and then when he was trying to sync it back on, he bent the pins on his processor so bad that he couldn't, like he fucked his processor up.
It was the actual bent pin.
Yeah, he actually bent the pins because he was trying to, and see if he would have put the processor in first and locked it down the way it's supposed to be, then put the paste on it, and then like sunk it the way it's supposed to be. Should have never been that far in to clean it anyway when you don't have that knowledge. But he fucked his. But see, he has a AMD Black. I think it's called a Phantom 2 Black. Really old fucking processor. Yeah. And that's what he needs to replace it. Let me see. Let me see what it even is on eBay.
It's almost one of the times to just get a new motherboard.
Not for the price that you can get that damn processor. It's better just like that's what I was gonna do. I was just gonna check it and see, but I could send him the damn processor and the thermal paste for like $30.
Oh fuck!
But the reason I haven't,
I was just thinking processors that old, it's hard to find or expensive.
No, you can get them on eBay. But see, the reason, because he was going to try to get his check and see what he could do, but I've already sent him so much money now. Like I don't think it's appropriate for me to send him anything else. Because remember, I bought his power supply when his power supply blew up, and that was almost $200.
Yeah.
Let me see what the cheapest is I can find. Because I said it, like I've got thermal paste here, I can drop into snail mail to him.
Oh yeah, fuck.
If I can find the processor really cheap, and then he can just.
How you can't bend the pin straight in the pins, can you?
No, not as bad as he. But see, he didn't know what he was doing then, and that's what I told Lauren. I said, I'm kind of scared to send him a new one. You know, if he bent the pins on the first one, you know. Would he really pay attention on this one? Has he learned his lesson, or is he want? Because you know, there's just some people who can't do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That they just don't have the. I don't even know what you would call it, but they just, if it don't fit, you know, force it. They don't have the patience for it. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, like I'm finding some of them on here for like $22, $23 and stuff on eBay. And if that's all it took to get him back up and running and back playing, I would pay.
Fuck. Fuck. Tell me and I'll send it to him. I sent Kogan more than that just the other day. Just for a new headset.
Damn, there's one for $17. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong. I need to get him in here. What is this damn?
Yeah, I've got him on Steam, everything, and I've never seen him log on to anything though.
Yeah, right now he's. You remember Madman's?
Yeah.
What did they use? God damn it.
Yeah.
TeamSpeak. He gets into Madman's TeamSpeak because he's using a tablet and he can't connect with his tablet in here. He did once, but he is having a lot of trouble with his tablet because he's got a really shitty tablet and it don't want to do like Plumbo or any of that stuff right. Like the tablet has been like hijacked and it's all funky as shit. And so none of the programs want to install right and all that horse shit. So he was having trouble trying to push to talk in here. Every time he would log in, he would be muted, and I'd have to unmute him for him to talk.
Yeah.
But I know he logs in over there. If
yeah,
we should log in, we'll have to log in there one night and check and see if he's over there.
Yeah.
See what he's doing now.
Yeah. Have you thought about going back to Discord at all?
No. No, I think Discord is a really bad program. I've already heard enough about it and what I've seen on it.
They've like added a bunch to it.
I know, but unless something's changed. But when you go over to Discord, are y'all into talk channels talking a lot, or is it more just typing and then talking in game with a few people you run into?
When I'm in game, I'm always in voice. When I'm out of game, I'm typing and talking out of. Like, it's nice because you can leave people messages and send photos or small files and stuff like that if you need.
Like, Discord to me is basically like a version of like Facebook or something like that. Yeah. People who don't want to talk to each other. And it's a whole lot of texting and, like you said, pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think that
I do that when I'm not in game.
See, I don't like that. I think that pulls away from communication. When you're constantly just texting or sending pictures, you don't have the same interaction as when you actually talk to somebody.
Oh yeah, but no, like I said, when I'm in game, I'm always talking with people.
Do you have a lot of people in the talk channel?
Like tonight, we had 5 people in Dimes' Discord talking. Like everyone online was talking.
Yeah, but those 5 people, was it Dimes and Spike and them, the regulars, or is it like his girlfriend and shit?
It was everyone who ever logs in.
What's that?
So it's everyone who plays games.
Who is Ninja? Because Ninja was telling me about the one he's a member of that's just like fucking horrible. I would tell them to go fuck themselves so quick. But the one that he's a member of, the Discord he's a member of, that
I don't know.
The woman is running it. I thought she was a member of it as well. Some woman's running it, and she got mad because they joined another one and said, well, if you're going to join that one, you can't be a member here and all this other horse shit. Yes, it's fucking beyond stupid.
That sounds more like the clan or whoever's leading it rather than the program.
Yeah, well, no, I'm just saying, like, that's the kind of people you deal with interacting with that shit.
Oh, yeah, but
whoever it is who Spike's a member of it as well. Spike's a member of that same group. Because Ninja got in a big argument with them, and they banned Ninja. And then they banned Ninja because they said Ninja cared about some of the people in the thing more than he did others. And so they banned Ninja, and then Spike got him back into it. I said, fuck, I wouldn't even wanted back into it. But Spike's a member of them as well. I just figured Spike joined them because like I think it's what is it? It's Ark and what's that other damn game they play?
I have no silvers in common with Spike and Ninja.
Oh, okay, so yeah. I thought you was a member of it. No. Maybe it's Warframe. That's the game I think it is that they're playing.
Yeah, totally. I can see it being Warframe.
Does Spike play Ark with y'all, or is he playing with a bunch of other people?
A bunch of other people. Well, he was fun to have, but he was fun as long as it benefited him immediately. If it didn't, then he didn't care to help.
Is Justin running on y'all's Ark server?
Yep.
And is he logging into Dimes' Discord?
All the time.
On Dimes' Discord?
Yep. Well, yeah, we're all playing on Dimes'. Dimes manages the Ark server and the Discord.
Who's over there in that Discord on Dimes?
Right now, Dimes, me, Fluffy, someone named Tacky that I haven't met because they were from another game. Justin, Shrimp, Ty, XO, and Kogan.
Okay.
So, like, anytime I see someone on, they
see, Justin's mom kind of limited him to where he, like, what he can chat with.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to make sure Justin wasn't doing something he ain't supposed to be doing.
Oh, yeah. No.
Justin's mom's pretty strict, too.
Yeah, it's very limited. But it is public.
See, Justin has his own Discord for just his friends that he plays with.
Yeah.
And he's not allowed, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not allowed to be on, like, she let him be in Mumble because of me, but he's supposed to be limited on which ones he can connect to as well. But he's either asked her, I got to make sure that he's asked her, or that don't say anything to him, but I'm just going to find out.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, no, it's mainly guys from in here over there.
Yeah, I don't think she would care, but she would care if he's hiding it from her, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Instead of just saying, you know, it's some of the ones that hang out in Mumble. They have a Discord, and we'll hang out with them over there.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I mean, Discord had its pros and cons, but I just, personally, I didn't like it as a person. I don't like any...
I used to hate Discord because the voice quality sucked. But they've...
I don't like not having control of it because you're at their wheel at that point. Like, even my own mumbles I had before, if they fuck something up, I could just go and get another mumble at another thing. Yeah. Whereas if they choose to kill Discord or they choose to do something with it, it's like, oh, God, you're completely fucked. And have you read the story of the owner of Discord and what he did and everything? Like, who he is and what he's done and shit?
Yeah, it just builds companies and then sells them.
And then sells them.
Yeah.
And he's a real dick. Real dick. I seen some of the interviews and he's a complete fucking douchebag.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, he's the owner of it. So it's like,
It's hard. The only thing I'm hoping is if they keep adding stuff, is they add a feature to disable stuff.
It's still in its honeymoon time right now, and as it transitions more out of its honeymoon period, we'll see the direction it's going. And if it goes in a good direction, it's still relatively new to like it's not been around a long
Oh
time.
yeah.
Um, as far as when you look at it from a marketing business perspective. Um, so what's going to happen? Like right now, it's going through its test. Um, the guy got I forgot how much money. What was it, like 17 million? I think, or something. I think it's like 17 million or something like that. I don't know if you know the story or not. What I'm talking about, but the company has like 17 million dollars or something like that. That's the funds it has to run on right now. Okay, they have no projected forecast or anything like that, or what they're going to do, and they got that 17 million to try to basically pique interest, which is what they're trying to do for Facebook. Now he's going to be at when that money starts running dry. They're going to either sell the company and let somebody take it down another road, or they're going to try to introduce enough things for it so it can self-sustain itself by doing like emotes or more pictures or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The way Snapchat does and Facebook and all them. That's what he's trying to do with it. He's trying to make it a Facebook basically. Um, that'll be so you got to wait on that money to run out. Then you're going to see the direction of it. You'll see what'll happen to it at that point. The tracking of it, though, that blew me away. The fucking tracking shit on it. Oh my god, it's a terrible fucking program on that point.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh my god,
that's where they're making their money.
The hacking stuff that they've got for it, you would not believe the fucking hacks out there for it.
What do you mean hacks?
The software that it's built on, nobody good has got into it yet. And when he starts collecting information and stuff like that, it's going to be another Equifax or something like that, depending on how much information he collects. But the technology,
what do you mean?
Huh? When Equifax got hacked, all people's like right now, it is so vulnerable. The software they've built the program on is basically like Java. With the whole browser integration and everything.
Yeah.
Really, really terrible program. Like it's really easy to hack. So people's accounts can get hacked. They can get deleted. They can, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of security issues. And that was the big thing that he was working on, was they have some major, major security issues. Now, where that could come into a big problem. When you're running a server like that, say a push to talk, and he has, hundreds of thousands of people signed. Like I'm assuming he's probably got several 100,000 now signed up on it.
On Discord? No, it's in the millions.
Okay, so that's even worse. So he's got more than a million. He's got more than a million live talkers. All it takes is one good hacker to figure out how those communications go as far as DDoS. That website will go to hell quick.
2.3 million weekly users. Oh.
Yeah. It's
25 million users total. Over 25 million total.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to build it up to be a Facebook, and then he's going to try to do, like, how's he pulling in the sales now? Is it still with like little emotes and horse shit?
Yeah, they have what's called Discord Nitro.
Different themes and bullshit like that.
You get Discord Nitro, which is $5 a month. You get an animated avatar. You get a custom emoji. You get a bigger upload limit, so you can share bigger files and stuff. And you get a special badge. That's it.
Once I see how the money's going to come into it, then that's where I would make a decision on whether I would actually ever use it or not. But until I figure out how that money's coming into it, no part of it.
There you go. And they're at $30 million now.
Maybe that's what their operating budget was. I'd have to look up the thing to see. I thought it was 17. Let me see if I can find that.
Yeah, well, where they're actually making a lot of money nowadays is off of streamers and off of games and companies. So
See, there's the guy.
yeah, I saw the interview with him.
Did you see that one when he owned that company? What he did?
Yeah.
That's one of the ones like what he did with that company. I thought was really, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind switching to it if they improve it, but until they improve it, I'm not going down that road just yet.
Yeah.
And I see that money source. I want to see that money source.
Yeah, like I said, it's the nitro and sponsorships is where they're getting the money.
That's now.
Yeah.
See how they maintain that over the honeymoon period.
How long?
When did it start? I need to see.
2015.
Yeah, so wait, no. The first stable release, um, October 2017. So they're just
The
now coming up,
yeah the
huh?
yeah that's on the first.
The, yeah. So the first stable release October. So they're just about to hit their first year of being out there.
You said
Um,
2017.
yeah, 2017
That
was the
was
stable release.
that's like 2 months ago.
Or
We're in 2017.
hold on, Matt. What did I just release then? That must have been their last update. Let me read this and see when they.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Let me see.
The beauty of Discord is the ease of use.
Oh, I like as far as the program itself, I think they've done a hell of a job with it.
Yeah.
None of that bothers me. Like we could
Yeah.
learn to use it and all of its features and everything.
Oh,
It's crack. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They're putting everything in there that everybody wants. It's the first one's free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of features there that I would love to have in Mumble. First one's free.
What?
If they push that fucking program though, and they get you hooked on it, it's just like Microsoft. Like you don't even consider using any other operating system. You know what I'm saying? It when you buy a computer, you know you're putting Windows on it. You know what I mean? Like it's what it is.
You can't game with any other system.
You got it. Well, if they do the same thing with Discord, if they get people so hooked on it, right now what they've got to do, they've got a couple like this is the way the CEOs are looking at it. We need to get as many people on it as possible. We've got to keep it free. We've got to pay out of our pocket, and we've got to keep the cost. Our competition is pretty damn simple. Ventrilo, and
Mumble and TeamSpeak.
Mumble and TeamSpeak. That's our things. Ventrilo is pretty much a dinosaur now. It's done. It doesn't do any updates. That leaves Mumble open source. No, Ventrilo is pretty much done now. They don't do any major updates anymore. That leaves Mumble. Huh?
Wonder why?
Oh, they're done. They got eat up by Mumble and TeamSpeak. So that leaves Mumble and TeamSpeak. Okay. Now, if we can offer our service for free, that will make all the people who run servers for those two go out of business. If we get more of them to go out of business, they're going to lose their customers to us because we're offering it for free. I mean, how do you compete for free? You don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was paying for this on a website, I would probably consider going over there. But, you know, it's my own thing.
Yeah.
So we offer it for free. Once you have those two that are limited to just a few, you know what I'm saying, like not very many people use either one of those programs, and you look at how much Mumble has died off. Once you've got that, then you have everybody eating out of your hand. That's when you've got them. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, if Discord was to say, okay, we're going to charge a fee for it, or we're going to restrict so much of your access or something like that unless you pay money, people will be like, fuck you, I'm going to TeamSpeak, I'm going to Mumble, because it's available. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
you don't control
me. They
me.
made a promise that the basics will always be free. So the chat and voice will always be free.
Okay. Smoke up the ass when it comes from a CEO. He, just like Minecraft, the stuff they said with Minecraft, look at what Notch said about Minecraft. That Bucket would always be a part of it and all that shit, and they would always make, you know what I'm saying? When Microsoft took it, Microsoft said no. Cease and desist.
He said...
No, he did. Before Microsoft took it, they had a deal. I remember reading the letters. I read the damn letters of where they got the cease and desist letters telling them no more production. It was done. Completely shut their shits down, and they had to redesign the whole damn thing around it. Yeah. That's the way CEOs. Nobody owns or runs a company, Chewy, for free. They have a corner of like, how am I going to get the most money out of it? Right now, they have that operating budget. Then they're going to introduce new ideas. Do we sell this? We sell this. That's what you're seeing now. They're throwing all these ideas out. They're testing the waters to see what people are willing to buy. The next thing will be is let's see how far we can push it. Now, like, you got to remember, every year it's got to turn a profit every year for people to continue investing in it. So they've got to keep coming up with new things. Now, what's going to end up happening is it's going to run out of that startup money. Then it's got to sustain itself. That's usually in a 2, 3 to 4 year mark when a company really starts to have to. What happens is at that point, the investors has got to start getting some of that money back. If they don't have any of that money back at that time, they start taking chunks of their shares out of the company, and then the company really hurts, and then they have to start cutting features, or they have to start coming up with new ideas. What they're doing right now is they're giving the crack away for free so that they can put pressure on TeamSpeak and pressure on Mumble and push all the people who host those servers, like Lightspeed Gaming. If you go and look at Lightspeed Gaming sales, you go and look at NO server sales, you know what I'm saying, all of the major ones who sell Mumbles and TeamSpeaks and stuff, their sales have dropped. Like, you can see their prices dropping left and right. Wow. Eventually, their prices are going to drop so low that they can't afford to run the servers that will maintain that stuff. Those servers will go out of business. I've already seen a handful of them go out of business. And including the one that I'm working with, or that I used to be, the Lightspeed Gaming, that's who I used to be through. And they're taking a hit now. Like, they're constantly sending me things, you know, half off, and they never sent these before. But now, you know, they're in so much trouble, they're sending me things half off and, you know, first 6 months for free and all this other shit, because they're taking a serious hit. Now, when all of them start to go out of business and there's only a handful of them left, they're no real threat at that point. then it's going to change from here, it's all free to, okay, let's start putting some pressure and let's improve this bottom line. And that's going to come in that 3 to 4 year mark on the software. I'm going to say 3 to 5 year mark. I'm not saying it's going to be bad, but you're going to see what it's made of at that point. Yeah. I predict based on the guy's history and based on his interviews and his comments, this is my prediction as of 2017. He bounces that son of a bitch up like Facebook, gets a whole lot of people signed up on it, and then it gets sold to Google, Microsoft, Facebook, Snapchat. One of those is going to buy it out. And when it does, then it'll go into, it'll go through some kind of transformation, and then whatever comes out the other end of it will either be good or everybody will drop it. Yeah. You gotta remember what was it.
I don't see it going to Microsoft because they already have Skype. Facebook just finished building their
It's not
own
about Skype,
program.
Chewy. They don't give a fuck about the name of the program or what the program does. It's how many people are signed up for it. They're not selling the program or the software. They're selling. When Microsoft bought Minecraft, they didn't buy Minecraft. They don't give a fuck about Minecraft. They bought how many users was logging into that son of a bitch, how many kids are going to be hooked on this, and how many future generations they can get a hold of. That's what you buy. Like, Facebook is worth nothing. Facebook is absolutely worth nothing. It's the amount of users and those targeting ads that makes Facebook worth so much fucking money. Hello, Ninja.
Hey, I decided to not interrupt the conversation.
No, we was just talking about Discord.
I know, I noticed.
Dun, dun, dun.
In case you have not noticed, I am not deaf, kind sir.
So I'm calling it here. I didn't notice you wasn't deaf. So I'm calling it here, and y'all will see. Let's see. What are we on?
I'm sorry, I missed what you said.
We're on 2017.
I've been around on the gaming scene as far as mumbles and things like that. I've been around since like 98, 97, 98, something like that. I'm going to call it on Discord. I'm going to say at the latest, 2019 to 2020, Discord sells out to a major name. At the latest, 2019 to 2020, I think Discord sells out to a major name.
I mean, if it does, something new is gonna pop up and everybody's gonna migrate that new thing, though.
Yeah.
Maybe. You don't know that.
Yeah, of course.
Look, and this is the example I'm going to give you. Before Facebook, there was MySpace. Everybody used MySpace. MySpace was the place to go. How many people still use MySpace? You know what I'm saying?
Nobody.
When Facebook came out, they kicked the ever-loving shit. It was the new fad. They destroyed MySpace. MySpace almost went completely out, and then they had to revamp their whole thing, and they came back, and they got some people to come back to them, but MySpace was never what it once was. Back in the day, MySpace, everybody was on MySpace.
I know, that's what I'm saying, that if Discord sells out and the new thing comes in, everybody's gonna go there.
Yep.
So, I mean, there is a semi-viable economy of, people, of, startups making a decent product and sell the shit, and basically the consumer base moves and the corporations buy the thing and nobody uses it anymore. Some people still use it. It's not that nobody uses it. Some people still use that program or service or whatever.
If the CEO of Discord said, we want to make a gaming or a push to talk system where all gamers can come. We want to keep it affordable, and we want to make a system to where it's people can't DDoS it, and they had real goals like that. Then I would sit up in my chair and listen. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at his history, every company he's owned, He's cooked up the users and then sold the company. Cooked up the users and then sold the company. And it's like he's doing the exact same thing with Discord. He's done it a couple times in the past. Is he going to do the same thing with Discord? Chances are, yes, because he's done it twice before in the past. But maybe this one has a niche on him and he says, you know what, I'm going to do this one different. But time will tell. And I'm going to wait to see if time will tell.
Because at this point, Discord, there is a big difference between Discord and his other startups. This one is like fucking wildly successful.
God damn, Ninja, you didn't see his other stuff? God, that's what made him a fucking millionaire. Discord's successful, but you can't mock his other shit. His other shit was big too. He was fucking that one company, fucking 120 million users or some shit.
Yeah, that guy's good at making companies then and turning them.
What
profit.
Company is that?
Let me see if I can find.
God damn it.
I can't find the one where it says 120, but that's an older one when they were talking about it. That's the message on it right there. That's what I'm saying. The motherfucker knows what he's doing. He's good. He's a prickly little bastard. Like, he's arrogant and he's a dickhead. But give credit where credit's due. The motherfucker knows what he's doing.
I've never heard of Open Paint.
And me neither. But 100 goddamn million users, he done something right.
Oh, that's right.
100 million doesn't mean shit though, comparison to Discord. This thing blew up.
$104 million is what he made for that company. $104 million? Tell me you wouldn't slide to the bank on a goddamn slip and slide with boobies lined on both sides.
Man, if I had a successful business, I wouldn't sell it. I'd keep it and have it make money for me.
That's why you will never have a successful business in that sense. That's what real successful business do. They build a company, they pull everything in, and then they sell it, and they don't have to worry about maintaining that company because they've made the money from it. That's where real money is at.
Wow, the program closed in 2012, 3 years after it was created.
See, that's what he does, is he cooks up the stuff, he gets all these users to it like crack, he sells it, he's made his money, he don't give a shit about the users, and then whatever happens to it afterwards, it's not his fault, because when he was in charge of it, it was really good. But whoever he sells it to, he doesn't put anything in the contracts. He lets them say, oh yeah, we're going to take care of the customers, but he like, he's clever, he's a smart motherfucker.
Apparently, his last program had problems.
Yeah, look at there.
That was before they sold it out.
Wow. Wow. Plot thickens.
Wait, don't use the text-to-speech, please.
He's on the phone. You're the one that's got text-to-speech on. You got to disable that yourself, Ninja.
Oh, god damn it, I didn't know that's how it worked. I'll do it. I don't know how, but still. Like, okay, you know what?
Mumble?
Yes.
Oh god, you asshole.
I don't know, like, okay, if by that definition, then yes, he's got a successful business. Would you ever trust him with your money?
You got no, actually. Hold on a minute. You're all fucked up.
Oh, that's no wonder it fucking had so many goddamn users. It was part of goddamn Apple.
See, you gotta do it like that. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Wishy washy, wishy washy.
Yeah.
Now Ninja's sitting there right listening to the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round.
I don't not listening to anything.
That's why goddamn OpenFaint had so many goddamn users.
Part of Apple.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was built into iOS.
And we know how successful that program is. That's the one that says if you got old software, you got to buy a new device.
Hey, it's fucking...
People buy it.
Effective.
Oh, it is. I mean, like, he's a dick. He's a fucking... I can't stand him, but that's what I said. Got to give respect where respect due. The motherfucker knows what he's doing. He knows how to play the system.
Yeah.
I just read some of his interviews on... I seen him talking about him on... I don't remember now where it was, but they were talking about him on Fox Business when when Discord first started taking off, and on his other company. I remember talking about him, but I went and they had a link on their website, and I was going through Fox Business and I read it, and he's fucking like, goddamn, he's arrogant as shit. Another Mark from Facebook, you know how he's an arrogant little motherfucker? He's like him.
I'm sorry, but when you make $104 million,
you're allowed to be.
Yeah, you might have a reason for it.
I mean, like Mark's on there. He's like, well, if I run for president, I'll get it. Like he's like, I got so many followers on Facebook, I'll definitely win the presidency. It's like, what? That don't mean you're gonna win no fucking presidency. You can't be that damn cocky.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll give it, like, y'all are going to be members over there because y'all really like the program. So that allows me to figure out or, like, watch it change over time. But I'm giving it that 2019 to 2020 period. I think it'll be sold by then.
Travis, I'm going to give you an open source chat, which actually this plagiarized a lot of things off of, apparently. I was recently... I can give you a thing when I get home. I'm actually grabbing my laptop.
What is it, Ninja? What are you talking about?
There is a service that existed. It's open source, and it existed before Discord. And I was recently made aware of it.
Mumble is open source.
Yeah, there is a service called Rocket Chat that actually, that features both permanent text chats and voice.
Yeah.
And it's open source, so you can store your server. You get to set the Rocket Chat, yes. And I was invited recently. I was like, damn, this looks like Mumble. And they're like, no, you got it backwards. This came before Mumble. And I'm like, oh. And basically in that thing, you just download it and you set up your own server. And
Who said Discord come before Mumble?
No, I didn't say Discord came before Mumble.
Oh,
I
okay.
said, wait, I messed up. Rocket Chat came before Discord.
Yeah.
Fucking, I am doing things. And I was invited in Rocket Chat because you can't really join if you're not a member already. And so I was made aware. But yeah, I'll send you a link. That, and I need to work on a damn phone that I'm working on. So that's another story. I'm not even going to go near it.
But yeah, Troy, I think it's a really good program. I think they're doing a good job with it.
Yeah.
My worries with it is the direction it's going.
Mm.
Travis,
really-
would you be willing? Oh,
I like
on,
some
go
of
on,
the features, but I think it's really bad too because the communication over there is just not like, you know what I'm saying? I'm old, and I know here's the thing that's going to be said, but this point has been proven more times than one, and not by me.
Mm-hmm.
You have the older generation who says one thing, younger generation says, oh, they're full of shit, they don't know what they're talking about. But this is a serious... Younger generation would rather communicate through text and through pictures than actual real communication.
Yeah.
It is a proven thing that communication, talking, forms a stronger bond than text and pictures. And the problem is you're going to have a lot of, which is what you see in Discord, you have a lot of people who will jump on and they'll play like, as long as you're playing the same game, you'll play with the same group of people. But then you switch games, you lose contact with all those people. You don't know them anymore. Nothing like what we've got in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I say what we had in here, me, you, Tote, Lauren, we were old school. If you look at all those young ones we brought in, who would rather chat and do that shit.
And some back.
Welcome back. If you look at those young ones we brought in, look at how many has flip-flopped over the years, and they're nothing. They haven't kept that community. Like, me and you have never met, but you know what I'm saying? We would consider each other, or I would in my part, like really damn good friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and we've never even met. And I mean, look how many years we've known each other. I bet you will not see that in Discord.
Yeah, no, the thing
that remains to be seen.
Is the offline stuff.
Now, if me and you went over to Discord, we might maintain that relationship, you know, like how long we've known each other. But you're not going to get Justin and Scored and Justin's friends. None of them will have what we've had in Mumble. Not one of them, not one community. And when you find it, let me know and I'll jump in and check it out. And I told Ninja, I gave Ninja that same challenge. Like, none of them just have it.
What about it much, Travis?
What's that?
Don't worry about it much.
No, we was just talking about it. Like,
I know. I will, if I stumble upon such a community, I will let you know. Don't worry about it.
You're going to find people who will play games with you, but things like we done for Kogan,
Actually, something like that is happening right now.
Okay, what did they do?
We got a member in one of the Discord groups that he has been a father recently. Okay, let me just get this out of the way. He planned for it. He had money aside for it. What he did not plan for is him getting basically like a thing that requires surgery. Basically, like he became vision impaired and got laid off his job.
Okay.
And so he was in limbo for a lot of time, and he was making money. And he actually got a contracted job on the 15th of November. However, we kind of decided that, you know what? I mean, he was running out of money, like that's the thing. That, you know, we're going to pull 300 euros, because that's how much, you know, would need him through the rest of the month. And we just sent it to him. No, but, like, people know him personally.
Yep.
But they all know he's a good guy. They all know that it's kind of fucking unfortunate that he planned for the kid. You know, the kid's got a lot, but he didn't plan for. I wouldn't say didn't. How do you plan for that per se? Like, you plan for medicals, yes, but you don't plan for extensive eye surgery. I mean, unless you actually have been doing this for many years.
That's more of a, I mean, I see what you're saying.
But yeah, that guy is, you know, basically said, you know what, I mean, he's already working. But till his payment comes in, like he started working on, you know, he's going to be paid for half of November, which is...
had quite a few people who, you know what I'm saying, like if anybody here was having to a point, having a hard time.
Yeah.
And you have quite a few people, I'm going to send a few, I'll send $5 and this person sends $5. I could see many communities pulling together like that. But what we did were each person pushed out quite a bit from each person.
Oh.
That was where I really
that's quite a bit. I know one of the guys that actually donated 100 for the call.
Sure, what'd you pay for the monitor?
What monitor?
Kogan's monitor.
Kogan's.
I don't even remember.
Follow the conversation, Chewie.
Let me get the carrot stick out. It was more than 100. I'm assuming it had to be.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't remember.
Avius put 100, about 180 on the graphics card. Lauren paid 150 for the shipping. Mind you, Lauren is somebody who is tedious to lights. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, he worries about how much his lights are pulling on his power bill. Lauren put up $80 toward the shipping. Kogan and Shrimp, not Kogan, Shrimp.
Yeah, sure, Kogan.
Shrimp and Agent Ninja, did you donate? I can't remember. Yeah, you donated 50.
It wasn't much. It was, I think, whatever I could spare. I think I've got a very
like $50-some. All that was for the keyboards and stuff like that, and the first headset he had and all that. And then I bought the computer, and like it was just like holy shit! Like there was some big expendages there.
Mm-hmm.
It was a big amount for a small group.
For a small group, yep.
Okay, have a fair point. You know, what happens right now for that other guy is not what happens Sector 13.
No.
However, you could, those people are Sector 13 material.
What's that?
Yes. Yes,
I didn't hear
I'm
him, he
saying
broke
that the thing that happens at that other server, you know, where people haven't known each other. Okay, some people have known each other for like 5 years.
Yep.
I mean, it's not in the scope of Sector 13. Those guys are good guys and they would fit right in here.
You talking about the ones from Discord?
Yeah, those particular
Yeah.
people that I have in mind, the people
Yeah,
that did not
I don't
hesitate
doubt
to
it a
pay
bit.
and
But they
help
will never,
somebody
they will
don't
never
know.
be a part of here, because here's the problem, which is what we have in Mumble right now. Everybody we have in here, which are good people as well, are not trying to bring any good people in here with them. Like, all of the recruiting that's been done in here,
It's
back
you.
in the day, it was
It's
me
you.
and Tote. Yeah, it's me that pulls the people in here. The people that's in here now don't pull new people in here. So
I try and fail.
just recently,
No,
you pulled some bad ones in here a while
I've
back.
always tried
Yeah.
and always failed.
No, I'm saying just recently you pulled some good ones, but you were pulling people from a back. You were, the way you pulled people in, Chewy, was different than the way you should have pulled people in. You pulled people in by creating a clan and letting everybody join and say, guys, I got a mumble, y'all come over here and join us over here. You didn't filter out who was going to be good and who was going to be bad. You just gave them a link and said join. And then it was like, God damn, it's a bad one. God damn, it's a bad one. God damn, it's a bad one.
It's like that other Discord server I was telling you about, the fucking joke on feet.
The
fucking joke on 2 feet.
Telling you about.
It was glorious.
But the difference is like when I brought you into Mumble, Chewy, through, like, once Glove brought you in, like, once we established that friendship, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was over a period of time. I didn't just say, Chewy, join us. Like, when Glove joined, you wasn't even going to be brought into it. And I told Glove, I said, Glove, I harass this guy all the time. I said, can you get him into the thing? I said, I'd really like to talk to him because I harass him so much. I said, I got to know what the hell I'm dealing with here. And Glove's like, oh, he's a fucking mess. He's like, you're going to love him, Travis. I said, well, get that motherfucker in here. And then Glove brought you in or whatever, and that's how we met. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you remember the days of Angry Dragon and people like that. And we only really had those kind of people in here at that point, but those people had brought good people in. Right now, the dip that Sector 13 has took is because of all of the people that I brought in have, with it, not all, but for the most part, they've not played it forward. They like Hunting, I brought Hunting in. Hunting brought Seji and who was Seji's friend? I don't even.
Eve? No. Scored? No, not scored.
Yeah, but that was a good example. Like, they would log in to do just like Hunting does right now. They isolate themselves in the channels unless you're playing a game with them. They don't want to communicate with you. They don't want no friendship. They just want you to, and that was a terrible thing. Like, Seji and them quit logging into Mumble. Like, he jumps in here every now and then. But it wasn't, like, that's the thing, is as long as I've known Seji, it wasn't even a big loss, because I don't really know Seji. You know what I'm saying? He never really got in here and talked to me. He would jump in, post the link, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really no big loss. But now, if you quit coming in here, or Ninja quits coming in here, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I lost a good friend there. You know what I'm saying? I've known him for a while.
Travis, I'm gonna let you finish, but yeah, think about it this way, right? I have been off for like more than a year, and I hop on like nothing happened. Back with you guys. That is what Travis is going with. That's what Travis is going at.
Back up and we all groaned.
Wait, what?
Yeah. But what it needs to be, though, like what y'all need to do is when y'all are out playing other games, because y'all play more games way than Travis ever will. If you find somebody who you're playing other game, like you're in all these other discords, and you find somebody you really, really like, if you think they would like Arma, or you think they would like a game other than what y'all play over there, you should try to get that person in here and then start trying to maintain that. That's where you like when y'all get on now and you're like, damn, Mumble's empty. It's because y'all haven't brought anybody in. Y'all go and join their groups, and then those groups break up, and you never even, a person that you may have had a lot of respect for in that Mumble or that Discord, you didn't bring him in here, even though you liked him over there. And in that, like they say, there was a dick over there as the owner. That dick gets mad one day and says, fuck all y'all are banned. Well, now you've lost contact to that really good person that you like because you had never brought him in here in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's on y'all in that sense. And if y'all would start bringing some of those people in here, I don't give a fuck if they play Arma. And y'all can create channels. The only reason I tried to cut the channels down in here, I can create a goddamn 1,000 channels in here if I wanted to. I done it to stop shit like Hunting right now. Hunting logged on last night. As soon as he hit the channel, he jumped to movie, and he's not been back since. Now, in a few minutes, Lucas is going to log on. And Ninja starts playing his game. If Ninja logs on, Hunting will jump in the channel. Y'all playing Warframe? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all he cares about him for. Is, y'all playing Warframe? What can I get out of you? Can you level my character? Can you trade me something? Or can you give me advice? Me. And I like Hunting, but I'm just saying that kind of person and that kind of mentality doesn't attract friends, and it doesn't build the Mumble. Because, you know what I'm saying? It's like, people just don't like hanging around with people like that.
Yeah. Man, you make me feel bad now, because I was going to ask you about some tech support about phones. Nah, I'm just sticking with you. However, I am working on a phone, and I've been getting a lot of...
You mean you're breaking your friend's phone?
Nope, it's broken already.
Of course it is now.
So
you're like, oh,
you can go suck a dick!
You broke it, dude. I can hear Ninja now. Man, did you press the one button? Yep, that's what done it right there.
Nah, as I said, I'm not going to bother you with it. I'll figure it out.
Did you try that, what I said? Looking it up to see if it had a custom code?
Mm-hmm.
Did it?
I found the stock operating system and everything that was needed. But the thing is, right? I went and searched through the data sector, not data sector. Like how do you call it? The data hexes? How do you call it? The sectors in the disk corrupted. How do you call those? Yeah, that.
Yeah.
There was basically a corruption in the system partition of the phone, which is a problem. The sector was specifically 0BX0000, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. And I don't know how to fucking uncorrupt it. I just don't know.
Because it's like when you update a BIOS, if it crashes in the middle of it, that chip is dead. That chip can't read or write no more.
Yeah, is there a way to take that sector and move it to the end, like put another sector in its place, and just patch it out that way?
Just depends. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Depends on the program.
I know. But that's what I've been working with. I've been working with this 12 hours, but I'm not going to derail your conversation because I cannot even fix. But go on with your conversation. Like, what your point?
We're just bullshitting.
Yeah. But honestly, fuck phones, fuck closed architecture, fuck people trying to hide things from the end user. It's so annoying. Like, so annoying. I don't know if you can help me in that regard, though, but I don't know, I'm not gonna bother you. You know what, though? We got a couple of guys that I'll ask if they want to hop on.
Well, here's the thing: if they're a member of Discord, the first questions they're gonna say is, "Well, why don't we just stay here?" You know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna be like. Why in the hell would I download Mumble when I got Discord? You know what I mean?
I know a couple people like their mentality will not. Due to their mentality, they will not ask the question.
Well, but the thing is like what you can, it's kind of the same thing like over there. One of the ways you explain it, which is it's like over here, it's just run different. And that's the one thing I can say about it. You're going to run into a few servers, but there's not many servers you run into that is not super PC. Everybody's got all the rules. No profanity or no racist no. You know what I'm saying? A lot
in
of
this
them try
server
to
that I'm
control
in,
everything you say or do.
In the Warframe Alliance server that I'm in, we actually have a bot actually send in to people, and we use it on a regular.
You have a book telling people what they can do?
We have a bot that sends insults to people, and we use it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The server is not PC. As a matter of fact, we have a rule like fuck PC. But that's why I like most people there. I mean, there is this one guy that's also in the military.
So then what did you get banned for then?
What?
What did you get banned for that Spike had to get you back in then?
No, that's another Discord server.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, because on that server, the server that I'm in, the Warframe server or whatever,
Warframe server
me and my mentality.
Another game is a different server. See.
Oh yeah, true. You wanna listen about this, man? It's so fucking funny. But let me finish what I was telling Travis before I go on with the fucking
its own game.
Yes. And each game has multiple servers because everybody and their mother can make a server.
That's what I'm saying. It's not friends playing together. It's just people playing the same game. To me, Discord is no difference than the Xbox or the PlayStation. And when you queue up, you talk to whoever's in the channel.
There is a big difference in server that I'm in. It's only members of basically the clan, like the people that are in. And we have a rule, like we got a democracy because, the alliance is many.
Do you play other games with them?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
At least the people I want to invite on Sector 13, at least.
Okay.
Like, there are people, like, we have a rule. I say we because I got promoted to being one of the 6 people that are being, I would say counselors in comparison to the rest of the people. Basically, the highest rank we got, like, it's democracy. We have an equal vote to everybody. But we also have extra responsibilities. Anyway, one of the guys who's also in the military, so you can understand the type of person he's gonna quit sometime soon, though. But he's been working in the military for many years.
What military does he work for?
Well, the U.S. military.
He's in the U.S. military? Okay.
Yes. I was talking to him earlier, and I'm like, his name, his in-game is Nix, like Nick Silence, but I just call him Nick. And I'm like, what, like we had a conversation that people keep getting pissed off with him because he doesn't like try to be, I wouldn't even say try to be nice, he tries to help people if needed, but he's not like sugarcoat things, basically. And people don't like it, and we were having that conversation. Something that we've had on Sector 13. Yes, he's like, I'm gonna tell you how you don't like it, I don't fucking care. That's exactly the point. Like, he was telling me that he helped somebody with his computer 2 or 3 times, and he told him not to do something, and that person did something 3 times over, and then you're a fucking retard as far as computers are concerned. Like, and the person just accepted. It's like, I just don't know how to fucking not do what you told me to do. It's funny. I like that guy. Like, his mentality resembles yours. in the sense that he's gonna try to help everybody that he can, but he also doesn't like trade, and he doesn't care about hurting people's feelings at that point. Like he has to say, he's gonna say what has to be there.
If I hurt your feelings, it's your fault. I understand what you're talking about. I can't help you have such precious feelings.
Yeah. It's like we're all grown men, and in other places, women. If your feelings get hurt because of something it's on you, not. I mean, sometimes it's justified that your feelings get hurt, and it makes sense that they did.
Why do you say you think he's going to leave that Discord?
I'm never saying he is. I'm saying he can actually join Mumble also.
I mean, is he arguing with people over there, or like what's going on?
No, he's a cool guy. He doesn't argue with people.
He wouldn't leave Discord, he'd join Mumble as well.
Yes.
No, I thought Ninja was saying that he might end up leaving Discord.
No. I mean, leaving the military.
Okay, I got you.
He has been there for many years. Yeah, he also plays other games. He plays Mech Warrior and some other things, and he may be interested because, you know, he's in the military.
That's what I was going to say, which I don't know, because some people in the military may not like military games. I know several people like that.
No, this guy plays Mech Warrior, which is a military game from top to bottom.
Not really. But you know what I'm saying? It's robots and things like that. It's not like Arma. Like I have friends of mine who are service. They wouldn't play Arma if you paid them to play Arma.
Yeah.
Because they were, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference between playing soldier and being a soldier.
Yeah.
A big difference.
Yeah, this guy, he's gonna give it a try at the very least. He likes a challenge, that is all there is to it. He's been playing another game.
I'm trying to get the game ready by Christmas, Ninja.
Oh, just final version 1.0?
Well, a good playable solid mod by Christmas. So if I've got it all done by Christmas, you should invite him in and see if he would like to play Arma.
I should invite him earlier to see if you lot mingle together.
Well, if he came in here to play Arma is so unpolished right now. He may burn out on it and then quit coming in here. I brought 9 people in from the stream, around 9 or so, and they flip-flopped really quick because the game wasn't polished enough, and we don't have enough people playing, and Mumble is so dead. It's like, fuck, there's nobody ever in here, and there's nobody to help me on Arma, so, like, what's the point in even coming in here?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I've got people that I know, but they come from, like, different walks of life. I've got some from computer and security, and I know you guys could have conversations.
See, I think here's like the reason I say it. I'm gonna buy the graphics card on Black Friday. I'm gonna be doing a lot more streaming. When I do the streaming, I'm gonna pull people in from it, but I know when I start streaming, some of the people like Spike and stuff, they just love that persona of being on stream. You know what I'm saying? They just want people to see them on stream playing and having fun. So I know Spike and some of them other ones will come back. As soon as I quit streaming, that's when I lost Spike. And that's how I got Spike as well. Playing Arma. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that'll bring some of them back. But when I've got them on there for a short time, because Spike will only play until he gets bored with the game, which will be pretty quick, and then he'll be back on something else. But I'll have a few people in here who's at least playing, so when the guy comes over here, he won't feel completely, just like the fifth wheel or whatever.
No, I mean, I can just tell him straight up, yo, that is the current situation. I believe you can fit right in. And, I hope we actually get to talk to each other and we get people in. That is it. Like, I'll be straight with him.
Okay.
He's not been pulling punches with me, so why should I do it with him? Like, I'll just be like, yo, that is what's up. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you.
Works for me.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, next time I see him online. But yeah. And I mean, you know, I've got other people. I know, like I've got, you know, this guy who's again into security. That's what he likes. That's what he does.
Let me tell you when you bring him over here. Whenever you get ready to come and play Arma for yourself. That way you and him can start Arma together yourself.
You know what? I'll actually talk with him. If he's interested, I'll actually do it with him. Because he's gonna be new to the game also. And so, I wouldn't even say goof, but I don't know. I'm honest with you. I don't know. I am preoccupied with. I'm always preoccupied with other things, and I've already established a presence in games. But honestly, if you want to give a straight answer, I don't know. I can make time for Arma. I know that much. I just need to find a reason.
Well, see, Arma. What I'm trying to get out of Arma from like the members in here. I don't want you to log on, like the way y'all play video games now. I don't want you to log on every day looking to spend a few hours playing Arma. I want to try to get y'all into, like, and I've really been pushing it hard. I want to try to get you more on a schedule where people are kind of like coming together once a week or once every 2 weeks or, you know what I'm saying, whatever it takes. And then, you know what I'm saying, playing more in that sense, then some people's going to be able to put more time in it than that. But if you have a time where everybody is scheduling like once a week or once every 2 weeks where everybody's on, it'll create a much more enjoyable time in Arma in that sense that everybody's kind of on at the same time. And right now I've been telling everybody, which is, it's been turning out really well. I code throughout the week and everything, but Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. Any one of those nights, you'll have people on any one of those nights. Friday has been more of the hot night so far. More people's been getting on Friday nights than they do Saturday or Sunday.
I mean, Sunday night is hard day to pin because everybody's working on Monday morning.
Well, that's where it's kind of weird because Agent is like that on Saturday night. So we have some people who are like that, and they can't do it on Saturday because they got shit to do on Sunday. So that's why I say Sunday night as well. I think I keep calling Sunday nights, but really I should just say Friday and Saturday nights and then drop Sunday. But people like, I think Chewy, don't you try to play most of the time on Sunday nights? So you have stuff like that.
Friday nights a hit or miss. Saturday's normally a no, and then Sunday's a hit or miss. Monday's my pretty much on the guaranteed night.
But see, like, even your hit or miss, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I said, Chewy, you know, 2 or 3 Fridays from now, could you schedule an Arma night? You could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it wasn't, like, if I said, you know what I'm saying, this Friday, you need to get on. Instead of doing it like that, if I say, you know, every Friday and Saturday, one of those Friday and Saturdays in that month, you're going to be able to get on.
Yeah.
Plans will fall through or something like that, and you'll be able to. And as long as, you know, we're getting in a few hours every Friday or Saturday night, you know, once a month or twice a month like that, that's all it takes really to keep the community going pretty strong and people enjoying it. Because that's pretty much how often the patches get put out anyway. So then you've always got new content. Every time you log into the game, you're trying to figure out new shit and stuff like that.
Now that you mention it, Davis, once a month thing.
Yep.
In the Alliance, in the Discord.
Do what now?
The alliance is comprised of clans. You know, you got the owner of each clan. Every month we got a meeting, basically just to touch base, see what's up. That's how we keep the community together. Ironically enough, because you require participation. It's like you can schedule like once every month a 1 to 2 hour meeting, pretty much. You can be playing with a meeting like. We don't care, we just want you to actively talk and participate. And it's ironic that you brought the once a month thing up, because it's not the first time I've seen it.
Well, I mean, we usually do it in here, but it wasn't scheduled. It just happened that way.
Mm-hmm.
And the way it happened with us, this was long before Chewy was a member, but they had a big tournament that they would run once a month for poker, and everybody would log on for that. And that's what made, like I'm telling you, I'm yet to run across any gaming community that was as good as my poker community. My poker community was the funnest times I've ever had online. Like, literally crying and my side hurting from laughing so hard and people cutting up and having fun. Like, some of the best nights I've ever had in my life was with the poker community and how they do. And some of that spread it over to gaming community. Like, I've had some pretty fun nights gaming as well, but nothing like the poker. Like, the poker was like, holy fuck, it was like that almost every night we played. It was just fucking, it was, I mean, literally your ribs fucking hurting from laughing so hard. Seeing people bust and lose and people do stupid shit, or somebody like Rick getting on drunk as shit singing, and I mean, it's just like fucking hilarious stuff. Fucking Linda logging on, had a crush on Rick and tries to send Rick a picture of herself naked private and puts the motherfucker in public where everybody can see it.
Oh, well, alrighty then.
And this is an older woman, so it just
Oh no!
Everybody started going, God damn.
My eyes, I cannot unsee this.
Nobody knew that it was her. You know what I'm saying? They was talking in private. And nobody knew it was her. And then somebody's like, God damn, who posted that ugly picture of that goddamn old ass bag in chat? What's that about? And she's like, that's me! And they're like, oh, okay, my bad, I'm sorry. You're gorgeous. But I mean, it was like, oh my god.
Man, she should have nothing.
Dude, I'm telling you, so many feet went in the mouth that night because everybody started talking. She didn't, at first, she didn't say anything about it. But people were just making fun of the picture so bad that when the beans fell, it was like, I'm just thanking God I didn't say anything bad about that picture, because it was like, holy fuck. But she was so embarrassed. Like, she logged out. It took her for probably a week before she came back.
A week is fine.
Dude, I'm telling you, I never laughed so hard. Fucking Rick's in here. He's like, God damn it, guys. I really liked her. Y'all just ran her off because you're silly ass, immature asses. And he's like, Rick, look at that picture. Do you really want to hit that? You will never recover from that, man. I'm telling you, it was fucking funny as
Man,
fuck.
let the man make decisions. What the fuck is wrong with you? If a man wants to stick his dick in something that you don't like, then
we gave him so much shit.
Yeah, I figured.
But it was fun. It was funny at the time, but I'm telling you, it was like, I felt bad that she logged out, and I was happy she came back, but it was just like, she kind of brought it on herself, posting a picture, but she's trying to do this in the picture. She was trying to do this, like, fucking Victoria's Secret swimsuit model pose.
Don't you dare describe an imprint on my memory.
No, she's trying to do this, like, Victoria's Secret, you know, model pose, and it would look like, I would say the best way I could describe it, it's fucking Roseanne.
Disgusting.
It's like Roseanne doing the pose, or fucking Rosie O'Donnell doing some kind of pose, and it's like, oh my god.
Oh, well then.
It was just major meltdown.
Well then.
And let me tell you the funny part, Ninja. Back then, we used money for doing tournaments, and everybody would give the money to me, and I would I would take the money and deposit to do the tournaments. I was the one who collected the money, but she was, because we had more than one people who done it, she was the treasurer and also the one who had the account itself. So when she quit coming in for a week, everybody's like, what about the money? What's going to happen with the money? I was like, well, y'all was the one talking shit. I hope you enjoyed it. You just ran off all the money.
Because because it's all about the fucking money.
Everybody was worried. Oh man, she's gonna run off with the money. And I let them stress as well, but she sent me a message like a couple days later telling me that, I could get the account, but I was like, dude, y'all need to apologize. Y'all got to get her back or we don't get the money.
Mm-hmm. Because you guys are fucking stupid.
She was from New Zealand. That's where she lives, in New Zealand. But I swear, and Rick lives in Ontario, California.
It reminds me of something that were happening on this Alliance Discord. Like there was a fucking girl that was coming on to an older guy. He had a 18 or in Colorado, but she was underage. And eventually she was like, I'm coming to Colorado. And he's like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? I'm calling the fucking police on. Ah, jeez. Fun times. I get what you mean. Fun times.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, right now, I mean, it's like, I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just stating the truth. The people that we have in Mumble and stuff like that, they don't even have that, like, the poker, the sense of humor and the mentality of it. The gamers don't have that. They're like just a lot of especially the younger ones, they're just like mindless robots who just, you know what I'm saying? They don't have it. It's just, it's nothing like you would never see Justin or Scored or Lucas or Hunting, Shrimp. You would never see them be able to, you know what I'm saying, like, or Agent. None of them, a joke like that would just be like, I mean, Agent would probably be like,